That's crazy, Craig. So Craig, I don't know if you've seen, you love thrillers, I love science fiction movies. One of my favorite science fiction movies is a Tom Cruise one. It came out maybe 10 years ago called The Minority Report.
Yep.
Did you happen to see that one? Okay.
I have seen that, yep.
Great. So for our friends who maybe haven't seen The Minority Report, it's based in the future, and Tom Cruise is essentially a policeman, a detective. They have this concept called pre-crime, all right, where they can essentially predict that people are going to commit crimes, and they will arrest. Okay, so it's not great. It's a little dystopian. They will arrest.
It's a dystopian future.
I'm connecting this to a positive thing. I promise. They will arrest people before they commit that crime. You are almost, Craig, trying to catch these customers before they even have the chance to tell you this is where it hurts.
I mean, I wouldn't even say almost. I think that's exactly what I'm trying to pitch here, right? Is that if you want to be customer centric, you should be supporting. I'll give you a great example. I've used this on previous podcasts, but smart thermostats and smart lawnmowers, and these devices that are no longer tied. They're tied to the internet and their technology, but they're no longer tied to a laptop or a cell phone, right? When you have a problem with one of those things, one of the interesting things about IoT and SaaS is that the data is all there. Everything that ever happens, is sitting on the servers of the company that sold you that device. I don't understand why, in a world where all the data that of the thing that you have from that company is on those servers, that you ever need to contact support. They should be able to tell you something's wrong with your thing. Right? I remember that I used to fly quite a bit for work, and I remember I was, it was always a single ticket. It was always like, they're saying, 20-ish countries I would go to on a kind of a rotating basis. And one time my girlfriend at the time and I were going to travel somewhere, and I booked a flight that was a little bit more money because it was a vacation and we were kind of splurging a bit. And I remember I was sitting at my laptop and I clicked the buy button, and before the page loaded to say that my credit card had been declined, my cell phone started ringing. And I picked up my cell phone, and it was the credit card company saying to me, "Hey, we just had an anomalous, charge to your credit card. Can you say that, is this you?" And I said, "Yep, it's me." And they're like, "Okay, there should be a button on your page that says, retry or whatever. Can you press that button?" I was like, "Yep." And I hit it, and they said, "Yep, I saw it come through. Thanks very much, Mr. Stoss. Have a nice day." That should be anyone that has the data, because credit cards clearly have the data. But every SaaS company and every IoT company should do that, right? They should think about the fact that we know what the problem is most of the time, not all the time, obviously. We know that this person is struggling. I mean, I have some smart lights in my house, and the one just wouldn't work. And I was resetting it, and I was connecting it to the internet, and it wouldn't work, and I was resetting it. I must have did it 6 times. I know that company knows I did that. They must do it, because there's systems, showing the numbers and doing all the stuff it has to do in the background. I'm not technical enough to know exactly what that is. Why aren't they trying to support me? They know my account because I've signed up. They know that it's connecting and disconnecting. They know I've tried it 6, 7 times. Why are they not sending me an email saying, "Oh, are you struggling with this, sir? Like, I'm really sorry that you're struggling trying to get this light up," because they know it. You should never, in the SaaS, and maybe I'll be a little strong here, in the SaaS and IoT worlds, rarely should you have to tell the support team what you've done wrong. They should know it. They should have access to that data.
Look, I'm not with the ACLU on this, Jeff. But let's not kid ourselves. We are arresting individuals who have broken no law.
But they will. The commission of the crime itself is absolute metaphysics. The pre-congs see the future, and they're never wrong.
But it's not the future if you stop it. Isn't that a fundamental paradox?
Yes, it is. You're talking about predetermination, which happens all the time. Why'd you catch that?
Because it was going to fall.
You're certain?
Yeah.
But it didn't fall. You caught it. The fact that you prevented it from happening doesn't change the fact that it was going to happen.